Welcome back guys in another video of HTML. In this video we are going to see some additional videos about form, and this is going to be actually basics of HTML5. Now in the previous video we saw some buttons, like we saw the switch button, and then we did the first name last name of one program and how you can create an input text. Now similarly we can create a reset button to reset those values. For that I'm just going to name this name and then add here a break tag. We are not going to use label here, so this is for ease of use. Now I'm going to type here type is equal to text. So again I'm going to create here a pass and then break, and again just we are going to type here input type and then text, again an input. Now we have to create a reset button here, and inside that we are going to give value as reset. So let's save this and run the program and see what happens. Now you can see, oh okay, we have to add one more break over here like this. I hope that makes sense. Okay, no, we have to add one break here. Okay, that makes sense. Now what you can do is write here, like I'm going to run John and then password it's whatever, and after you click this reset button it will disappear, it will just make it blank for you. So this is how you can create a reset button. Now we are going to see some more additional input, like some input tags. Now what we're gonna do is create a checkbox. Now for that I'm just gonna use input. Now in the Visual Studio Code you got a best function, that is this emit abbreviation. Now this is an inbuilt feature of Visual Studio Code. Now you can just click this and it will do automatically for you. Now I'm going to write here checkbox, and then inside it you can add a value, like if we are counting marks of some subjects, I can write here math and then save this. Now you can run this program and check if this works. Okay, it didn't get printed, but our checkbox was printed. Now what you can do is you can remove this value, and I guess we don't have to put the value there, and then you can write over here as math or below it. Now this is how you can create a checkbox. Now similarly for different subjects you can create it, like again a checkbox over here, and then you can add a break over here, right? I think we did a break over here. You can do here English and then again a break tag over here, and save these, and then you can choose what you want, like you can choose the both, or only math, or only English, or none of them. So this is how you can create a checkbox. Now we are going to see how you can make a color, how you can give color in this form. Now you just have to enter input, and then okay, these fields we don't need over here, and then you can type inside here color. I can just save this. Okay, we have to end this, save this, and run this file. Now you can see here that we got a box, and inside we have a black color. Now this is the real magic. You can see which color you want, like it will calculate the RGB values, that is red, green, blue values over here, and you can click whatever color you want. So this is the beauty of HTML5 and this forms. Now what you can do again is we are going to get the code for the color codes for HTML. Now you can do this by just write here an ID, like we saw in the previous video how you can write the ID, and you can enter inside that send, And again you have to do some JavaScript over here on input, and then let me write the further code. What you have to do is write your input again, and inside that you have to write the text. So basically our color code is going to be text, that is hash 0000 whatever, and then I'm going to write your id result or receive, whatever you want, and then inside this I'm going to put a logic, that is my result dot value. So value is used to compare this, it's basically JavaScript, and then you can add your send dot value. So what this tells that this color value is going to be my result value, that is the value is going to be same. You can run this by live server and you can see now this is color. Now if by you're entering the black, you can see the color code over here, that is 0000. Now for red you can see FFF0, for blue you can also see this color codes. Now each time you drag, the color codes change. So this is how you can create, and it's a beautiful code. Now again we are going to see how you can create a date function in this. So let me just comment this, or I guess let's comment this. You have seen how you can comment in HTML, and then I'm going to, so this is how you can commit. And now again we are going to see how you can input date. Now for inputting date, it's quite simple. You just have to enter the type, that is date, and then just save this. Now let me run this in the live studio, and you can see we have designed a very basic calendar over here. Now it's very simple in HTML5. You don't have any other logic. You just hover here and there, and then you can get the actual date. Now in this we can also get time too. We just have to type DateTime and then local, so that it will get our system timing. Okay, what happened? Okay, here are Google Chrome. Now you can see date. Now I'm going to write here 17, and then you have to choose the time. Like you can see time in my system was 3:42, so it showed here 3:42. Yes, so that's how you can create a date time local function, and then this is how you can do that. Now again there's also a function called, like you can see month also. Just type in here month, you have to change the type only, save the file and open it with live server. Now you can see you also get your months, and I'm going to April 2020. So this is how your code or your output is actually gonna be looking. So it's quite simple. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're going to create a range bar over here. Now it's very simple. Now you just have to enter the type as range, and then you just have to remember these names because it's quite easy to remember them. Now you can see here we created a range. Now you can also assign some values, like it is going to be minimum 20 and it's going to be minimum 100. Now that's your logical part, you can do it, and then this is how you can do it. So we saw how you can enter different type of like input tags and these functions in HTML and create a form. So that's all for this video guys. See you.